mean, that was our goals from the first day I got here. I mean, that was what was set. I mean, we're here to whatever competition we're in, we want to win trophies. And I don't think that ambition has changed for us. Our goals are the same. Obviously, it's been positive first half of the year, but I mean, everyone knows how MLS is. It's the second half that's the hardest bit. And for us, we have this road stretch ahead. But we take it game by game, treat each game like a final. It's a huge opportunity for us to be where we want to be. And yeah, like I said, game by game, step by step, and we'll reach our goals.
When you talk with Steve and with you and other players, everybody raves about what you have built here in chemistry, in group companionship. Steve just spoke about how Mendes, in one day, just quickly transitioned into the group. Can you spoke about that camaraderie that this team has?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think everyone can kind of see it on the field. I mean, we really care about each other, building this like brotherhood. We joke around, we have fun, but we compete. I think Seba came in, that you mentioned, came in. We all welcome him with open arms, and we know that he's going to be a key addition for us that's going to really help us get to where we want to be. Same with Kellyn, same thing with Bale as well. I think we've done a good job of welcoming everyone with open arms. Everyone's been buying into the system, and everyone's just been eager to compete and impress. And so I think that's credit to the team as a whole, and just the willingness to win a trophy. I mean, that's our ultimate goal for all of us, and all of us have, each have responsibilities that we need to bring and help the team grow.
Thank you.
What have you seen from Mendes, and what does he bring to this midfield?
Yeah, I mean, he adds another dimension, a guy that's a ball winner, a destroyer. He reminds me a lot of another Ecuadorian that I played with, Carlos Gruezo. I think they're similar in a sense, but I think he's going to give us that added bite in the midfield that we need. No, I mean, he's a guy that can run all over the field, big engine, and no, I'm excited for him to be part of the group. I'm excited to incorporate him and help us each and every game.
You guys have always talked about mentality and having kind of that drive, but when the front office goes out and makes some of the moves that they've made in recent weeks, does that give you guys a boost per se?
Definitely. When you have the front office that's constantly backing you and trying to just help the team in any which way possible in areas that we need improvement, I think that's huge, because they're giving all for us, and we got to give back to them. So a lot of credit for the front office, John and co. So hopefully we can get back to them.
Just you can just talk a little bit specifically about KC. I mean, you had a tough road match last week, and now going to another tough place to play. What's kind of what are you guys focusing on this week?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, to get the legs back. Nashville was a tough game for us. The humidity was tough, but we have a full week to prepare of training. I mean, KC, they've had kind of out of the norm year for them, but playing at home on their home soil, I mean, they're very strong at home. And we know that the weather is going to play a key factor. But for us, it's about keeping the ball. I think in instances we can score goals, but we don't control the game necessarily. So I think we've been trying to improve that in training, improving transition, improving winning the ball back, that mentality. If we can fine-tune those things, I think it will be a positive day in Kansas City.
Just last thing, when you mentioned that about scoring goals and controlling the ball, it seems like a lot of games where, it's strange to say that, we lead the league in goals, but there's not been a 5-0 game, right? There's kind of been a lot of consistent goal scoring, but not that, kind of blowout. What do you kind of attribute some of that, that success to without maybe pouring it on necessarily?
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of just knowing what the game brings to you and being able to adjust to the circumstances. I think sometimes the game becomes too much of a transition, even when we are up. I think we need to have control and stability in that front. But I think sometimes in those games where we are winning, we were kind of dropping back too much, in a sense, and inviting pressure. So I think we gotta be able to be mindful of the game, and obviously keep our foot on the gas in that sense, because I feel like if we keep our foot on the gas, I think more goals will come and teams will fall over. But I think we just need to have more control, more stability in the games.
All right, go ahead, Josh, first. Okay. Hey, Kellyn, you had a chance to attend the All-Star game with Greg Berhalter. What was that experience like? And is Greg already picking your brain for like some insight into Gareth Bale, or what's he expecting of you to in terms of scouting reports?
Yeah, no, the All Star game, no, it was a good time. It was my first time at Dodger Stadium, first time at an MLB All Star game, so it was an incredible experience. I went to the batting practice, met some players. I think some people saw the picture of me, Greg, A-Rod, Big Poppy, Frank Thomas. It was really cool. And yeah, I mean, Greg did pick my brain a little bit, so just asking how the team's going. He's obviously been watching all of our games. Trying to get a little bit of insight on Bale and how he's doing. But I think overall, the focus on it was just to have fun more so than business.
And for you at this point, obviously people are focused on the World Cup and your club duties. Are you where you want to be? Do you feel like your form is where it needs to be in terms of getting that spot in the World Cup and doing what you need to do for LAFC the rest of the way?
I think my form needs to increase. I mean, these are the last few months, and Greg's going to have tough decisions. But based on form, I want to make it easy for him to select me. So I think there's definitely areas of improvement that I need in my game. But I'm just going to keep building and growing as each game comes.
Thanks, man.
Last question for Justin Richmond.
Hi, Kellyn. A little bit on that topic of the national team and club. With the arrival of Sebastian Mendez, there's been some debate between LAFC and USMNT national team fans about whether you're best playing in that 6 or in that 8. Do you feel you play different positions for club and country in the midfield, and where in the midfield is your favorite position?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I can play both the 6 and the 8. We play similar systems with both teams. I mean, for me, nationally, I've been comfortable as a 6. Obviously, wherever I want to play, I want to get more and more reps to just be more confident and comfortable in that position. For me, I'm kind of an in-betweener, an in-between a 6 and an 8, rather than an 8 and a 10. So I think I'm more defensive-minded, but a guy that can get it to attack. But for me, I just want to be on the field any which way. Either the 8 or the 6. Here I play as an 8, I enjoy it. Nationally, if I play as a 6, I enjoy it. Sometimes an 8. So either position.
Thank you.